So today, a tragedy has happened. One of my favorites are like I was a fan of him. I liked a lot of his songs. Xxxtentacion has been murdered, and I still can't even believe it. It I really can't. One thing I don't really understand is like why is it like the positive or like the ones that spread a great message that have to the ones that really get murdered, like it doesn't really, and like it's like thug rappers like bragging about being thugs, uh, stealing, killing. It's like they just live to like get old, and it's like it's sad. It's just tragic. I'm shocked. I really couldn't believe it. Like I was just, doing my whole business thing, and then like I heard the news, because I was like, really, like that's not no, like that must be a joke. But then
Yeah, cause um, I was I was on my Instagram page, and I was seeing it, and the first post I seen was from one of my friends, and and he was like, "Oh, like RIP or whatever." I was like, this is a joke, like because you know how they have like those pranks where it's like, "Oh, the celebrity died" or whatever. So when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, nah, like it's a joke." And then I seen like Chris Brown post next. It was like right on top of his. And I was like, oh, okay, you know what? This must be serious, because it's one thing to have like someone to kind of say like, oh, this person died or whatever, like, but when it becomes like to the media type people, like when it becomes like the media, like famous people to be like, oh, RP, we miss you and stuff like that. That's when it kind of be like, well, that's when it becomes like, oh, it's not that, dang, like that's sad. And so it's like, I told him and I showed him. He was like, really? Like his reaction was like, really? Like no, not even kind of thing.
thought
And
it
I
was
was
a
like,
joke.
I was hoping it was a joke. I was thinking it was. I thought it was like a prank, like those, the
I still
prank.
can't believe it. And it's like everybody's posting this like all over social media. It's like I can't believe it. That's crazy.
It was like 1 minute he was alive and the next he was gone.
Uh,
It's crazy.
right. I mean, but like I feel like the ones that like rappers are like artists that like die, they end up being like they become legends, or like not. I mean, like they were like I feel like people that like that rappers that like send like that are like really talented or like have like a good message, and then like they die early. It's like they go on the books of like legend, like Tupac, Biggie. They really like get a lot of like, oh, like he was amazing. Uh, he he was a good artist. He was a good artist, and it's depressing to see him go like so early too. 20 years old. That's crazy. And I don't like I mean, I'm like I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I feel like that's crazy. They have like these negative people out here, and this is like
Out of all people,
he was trying to
someone who is trying to do good.
right. He was trying to change his life around and everything, and it's
Yep.
like it's crazy.
I think what's so crazy is that like he connected to like so many people in a way where he had like this whole like anxiety and all this other stuff that he was dealing with, and it's like people for that was one of the reasons why I kind of like started to listen to him, because for me, I don't know, whatever personal stuff, but like I kind of liked him just because of that reason. I was like, oh, I kind of like his music, and like I started watching his like YouTube channel where he was like doing all these videos, and he was like, oh, talking about like what's been on with him, what's been going on and whatnot. I think one of the I hadn't listened to him for a long time before like this happened. It was like a good like minute or so, but I was freshly new into him, like into getting knowing him before like this all happened and whatnot. And I think the thing that's gonna be sad is that he was so young, and he didn't really get to live his life or whatnot.
And he like just got famous. Like he like just 1 year of fame, and he's already dead. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I feel like the thing that sucks about that is that usually people don't really notice you until you're gone. And I feel like that's what's gonna happen to him. People are not gonna really. People didn't really like. People knew of him. People
knew him. Like he
like,
was like
knew him, but I feel like he's gonna be a bigger deal. He's gonna be a bigger deal.
I feel like him and Lil Pump grew like fast. Like he grew like fast. I mean, cause like he had like little like beef with Drake and all them people, so it's like that kind of like rose his fame up. But he people knew him. So
yeah.
But
I feel like since he's gone, kind of thing, I feel like it's gonna be like from those people who knew him to more people who like didn't know him, but since they heard, oh, who is this guy? Like they're gonna get interested into him and like be like, oh, like I want to know more about him because he was known. He was known, but I feel like he's gonna get even more, you know.
Kind of Lil Peep. You know who Lil Peep is?
Oh yeah. See, I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who he was at all until he died.
And until he died.
Yeah, he was young too.
And I feel bad for Ski. Like that was like his. I mean, like they had like I don't know what they were going through, but like they were like best buds. They make songs together. Just like that's that's your like you grew up like you didn't grow up with them, but like they met like in jail. But then like they like grew like fan bases together. They like made music together, and they like grew to fame together. And it's like they just make songs back to back albums together. It's like that's crazy. Like I feel sorry for him. Like he had to go through that. He likes to live on with that. It's like that sucks. But I mean, like hopefully he's he rests in peace. He's in a better place now, and rest in peace, X. We will miss you.